Stop. Before you think about them, before you replay the memories, before you ask why it ended, answer this first. Would you choose yourself as you are right now? Be honest. Because the truth is, they didn't lose you. They experienced you and decided not to stay. That's the part you keep avoiding. You want them to regret losing you. You want them to look back and feel like they made a mistake. But listen carefully. No one regrets losing someone who never fully respected themselves. You gave too much, too early, with no standards. You stayed when you should have walked away. You tolerated what should have been rejected. You made them your priority while you were just an option. And now you're left with a question that keeps looping in your mind. Why wasn't I enough? But that's the wrong question. The real question is, why did you accept being treated like you weren't? Because once you answer that, everything changes. This isn't about them anymore. It never was. It's about the version of you that allowed all of it to happen. And until you fix that, you can meet 100 new people and still end up in the same situation. Different face, same outcome. So if your goal is to become their biggest regret, you need to understand something most people never will. Regret isn't created by proving them wrong. It's created when you become someone they no longer have access to. Not emotionally, not physically, not mentally. You disappear, not out of pain, but out of purpose. And when you finally reappear, you're no longer the person they remember. That's where this begins. Not with revenge, not with emotions, but with a decision. You stop chasing validation and start building value. Because the truth is simple. You don't become unforgettable by holding on to people. You become unforgettable when you become someone they can never reach again. At some point, you reach a moment of clarity. It's not that everything has magically improved, but rather you finally see things as they truly are. No more justifications, no more overanalyzing, no more wondering if it's just a temporary situation. It's all about understanding, and this understanding brings a sense of peace. Your reactions change. You don't feel the need to fix everything anymore. You don't have to justify your actions just to be acknowledged, because deep down, you already know what's going on. You recognize the imbalance in the relationship. The effort is one-sided. The care is one-sided. The presence is one-sided. For the first time, you choose not to fight it. Not out of weakness, but simply because you're worn out. You're exhausted. Exhausted from always being the one who puts in more effort. Exhausted from always being the first to reach out. Exhausted from feeling like you're losing yourself just to keep someone else happy. And this kind of exhaustion is unique. It's quiet. It's not filled with drama. It doesn't scream for attention. It just leads to a gradual disconnection. You start to distance yourself, not in a theatrical way, and not to provoke a reaction, but because something within you has finally declared, that's enough. There's no anger, no fights, just space. You stop explaining your quietness. You stop chasing after closure. You stop trying to make them recognize your worth, because you realize that if they couldn't see it before, they won't suddenly understand it just because you articulate it better. That's when you notice a shift in your energy. You're still present, but things have changed. You respond, but you don't get involved. You listen, but you don't invest emotionally. You're there, but you don't form attachments. And they sense it. Not right away, but over time. Something feels off. You're no longer predictable. You're not always there. You're not as easy to reach as before. For the first time, they find themselves uncertain about where they stand with you. And that uncertainty, it's a new experience for them. They were accustomed to having you around, without any effort on their part. But now, they notice a change. And here's the reality. This is the moment when many people sabotage everything. Because at this point, when they start to feel the distance, they panic. They retreat. They chase after you once more. They try to fix things, just one more time. But not you, not this time. Because you've come to understand that some things don't need fixing. They simply need to be let go. And once you accept that, you stop clinging to something that has already released you. This is the turning point. It's subtle, It's not overtly noticeable, but it's definitive. Once you detach, you won't revert back to who you were before. At first, they try to push it out of their minds. They keep themselves busy, always on the move. It's just simpler to brush aside what's bothering them than to confront its true meaning. But your absence, it doesn't just fade away, it expands in those quiet moments when there's no noise to drown it out. They feel it. The void you once occupied is still there, but now it's hollow. No matter how hard they try, things just aren't the same. They begin to reminisce about you. Not every little detail, just the moments that really counted. The way you'd show up without being asked. The way you listened when no one else would. The way you stuck around, even when times were tough. And slowly, those memories start to change. What they once brushed off now feels special. What they used to ignore now feels precious. That's when the comparisons kick in. Everyone new seems different, not necessarily worse. Not you. They chat with others, but the talks feel hollow. They hang out with new people, but there's always something missing. Because it's not about comparing individuals, it's about comparing the feelings. And the feelings you gave them are hard to replicate. That reliability, that presence, that quiet dedication, it's a rare find, and they didn't truly grasp that until it was gone. That's the nature of regret. It doesn't make an appearance when you still have something. It surfaces when it's already lost, when it's too late to rewind to how things once were. So they think about reaching out. They replay conversations in their minds. They wonder what they'd say if they could turn back time. But something holds them back, because deep down, they understand. You're not that same person anymore. You're not the one who would reply right away, not the one who always got it, not the one who stayed. No matter the circumstances, that version of you is gone, and they can sense it, not in a loud way, but in a constant whisper, a subtle kind of regret that lingers, the kind that stays with them late at night when everything quiets down. And in those moments, they come to a realization they hadn't noticed before. They didn't just lose your attention, they lost someone who was genuine, someone who chose them without any strings attached. And now, that choice isn't theirs to take for granted anymore, because you're not around, and no matter who comes along next, there's a space that only you used to fill, and that space is still empty. And now, there's nothing left to grab onto. No texts, no calls, no hints that you'll come back. They thought that time would help heal things. They believed that keeping busy would fill the gap. But some gaps, they just stay there. You left behind an emptiness, a still, undeniable void that only you could have filled. And they feel it, not all at once, but in the little moments of their days, in the quiet, in the mundane, in the times they used to appreciate. They come to understand what they had was something special, not loud, not showy, not easily noticed by outsiders, but steady, genuine, trustworthy. And now it's vanished, for good. No one else can take your place. No one else can replicate what you brought. Because it wasn't just about being there, it was about truly being present. A presence that chose to stick around when others would not, and they didn't see it. They missed it. They underestimated it until it was gone, and now they carry the burden of that loss. A lasting reminder that some things are only appreciated when they're lost. And you keep moving forward, steady, untouchable, because your worth was never theirs to downplay. They lost someone who can't be replaced, but you found clarity, a quiet strength, a sense of freedom, a presence that no one can take away. And the lesson is obvious. Those who didn't recognize it are the ones left behind, not because you needed them, but because you were never meant to be theirs. And that is your lasting power.